Hey guys, welcome. Saturday morning, stretch and release. So I'll just wait here for a few moments just to make sure that you've got the opportunity to jump on from the start. It's 7:57, so we'll start in 3 minutes time. So I'm just giving you a chance to jump on. So what I'll be doing as well is I'll check. Good morning. Give me a little thumbs up or just say hi so I know who's on here because we're on Facebook Live, it doesn't always give me your name. It just says that someone's watching. So if there's anything that you would like me to cover today, just pop it in the notes. You know, just write what it is that's aching, or if you're just happy for me to roll out, that's cool too. But if there's anything in particular you want, let me know, because we can do a few of those stretches to release. If you've got some tight bits or anything that's giving you a few issues, just let me know, pop it in the notes. So, you know, absolutely you can, if you're, say, for example, using your laptop, but you've also got your phone nearby, feel free, you know, to drop me little messages if you need to, because I'll have my phone near me as well, and I'll check and just make sure that you may or may not need to know something. So one person viewing at the moment. Let's just have a look and see if I can do anything else. Let's just make my screen bigger. Okay, so it's just, I'm just going to flick. Oh, here we go. Oh, look at that. I wonder if people can get on. I'll just get my phone as well. Just make sure that everyone is getting what they need to know. Just make sure I'm not getting any messages. Here we go. Okay, I'm just having a little play with some of these things. Apparently I've got a link here that I can give out. Copy this link. Oh, we've got 2 people on. Okay. So I can see that there are 2 of you here, but it doesn't tell me who you are. So say hello, pop a little note in there. That would be cool. And then I know who's here and I know who to talk to. Otherwise, it doesn't tell me who's here. I'm just having a little look around at the settings. This is the first time I've used the live for the stretch class, so just having a little look up to there. Oh, there's different things. Hey, morning, Kath. How are you? Oh, look, people are jumping on now. That's cool. So just let me know that you're here, and then I know that you're here. I'm just having a little look at the settings at the moment. So I believe that once this video is done as well, that this will be then in our group, so you could use it another time as well. Okay, so there's all these settings and all sorts. It's pretty groovy. I guess the only difference with this is that I can't physically see you. That's the only difference. But yep, so it's 8:01. I think we will get going. But hi to Prue as well. I can see there's 3 people on board. Like I said, if there's anything in particular that is not working for you at the moment, you've got some aches in some areas, just pop a little note in here and just let me know, and I can include a few stretches for you. Otherwise, we'll just roll with it, guys. Expect some yoga poses too. We're going to look at a warrior pose and a half triangle. I'm not a yoga teacher, but certainly I can take you through a beautiful stretch so that you can really let go of a few things, because stretching isn't just about the bodily aches as well. It's about emotional things that we hold on to, and whether you're aware of it or not, it can actually go into your body and create aches and pains through emotional upset as well. Like I said, whether you're aware of it or not, okay, because sometimes those things, that whatever energies that you have got to go somewhere, and it can go and sit in your body. And that, as well as exercise, posture, and maybe the way you sleep, can affect how our body is and our alignment as well. So stretching does allow us that space and time, not only to stretch the muscle, but also to let go of a few things and start your day fresh. All right, so I'm going to stick some music on. Here we go. Whoa. Okay, let's stick a little bit of music on. I think you'll be able to hear that too. Okay. How about Tibetan bowls? Whoops. Where's that gone? Oh, I've lost it. Okay, so we're going to start sitting upright. By the way, you'll need like a band or a towel, or even a dog. As you know, I use my dog lead. Any of those things to help you with your stretches today. So if you could go and grab those and go it by your side, that would be great. Otherwise, we're going to start in the seated up position. So I'm going to start off in what's called a seated glute stretch. So you have one leg in front of you and one leg behind, and you place your hands in front of you. Now you want to feel like your hips are square. So hips are square, and this is your starting position. Now, the idea is we're going to hold these stretches long to allow you to soften those muscles and really start to feel the benefit of the stretch. So whilst you're here, you can start to allow your body to relax and really melt into your carpet, into your mat. If you're in a hot place, maybe you're on the cold tiles. So if you want to increase that, you come down. So you bring your forearms down to the floor. Okay? So everyone's range of motion is different. So you can stay in that upright position, or you can come down. So really allow the hip to sink in. So this is really going to release not only just your hip and glute area, but also that lower back, you know, the back flexors. Sometimes they can get involved and do a lot of work for you, where ordinarily it should be your glutes doing the work. So this is also, you'll find that it will also release a little bit of your lower back as well. So we just want to hold that there. You don't need to do anything, no special breathing. Just hold that there and just allow your body to feel heavy and sitting into the floor, getting comfortable. Now, if you want more again, you can actually lie your hands out front, or you can start to put your head down. So you can put your head down onto the carpet. So that just increases the intensity, but I'm just going to stay up so I can just keep an eye on any notes and see if anyone needs to speak to me. So just settling down. You may not be used to giving yourself this much time, but just enjoy the feeling of letting go and allowing the muscles to relax. So just see this time as your time just to focus on anything but what you need to do today. Just zone out, guys. It's cool. Get your tunes on, get your music on. Probably better to put relaxing stuff on. And we'll just hold this for a few more moments, guys. A few more breaths. So to finish off the stretch, we'll take nice deep breaths. So nice deep breath, filling the air, feeling where it's a little bit tight and allowing that breath to work its way down. Do that again, nice big stretch, nice big inhale. Getting the breath to where it needs to go. Exhale. And then come to your hands and bring yourself back up. And we're going to do the same the other side. So swing your leg around. It's a seated glute stretch. So you've got one leg in front at the right angle, one leg behind you at the same right angle. And making sure that your hips are square. Okay, hips are square. Now this is your level one. You just sit right here. We're going to work on the other side. So again, you're just going to come on down. I'm going to check my phone at the same time, guys, just to make sure that there isn't anyone wanting to speak to me or jump on our live and they can't get on, but no, all is good. So this time we're going to come down to the forearms, and that's just going to increase the intensity a little bit more. That's what we want. You know, we sit in positions for hours, so this is your time. You know, a little bit of love, even if it's a couple of minutes, it's better than doing nothing at all. So just soften and feel heavy sinking into the ground. Your muscles don't have anything to do. You might find that you're clenching in an area, for example. So just let that go. It's time to become aware of what's happening, particularly if you've been feeling tight in these areas. If you wanted it a little bit more, you can reach your arms out in front, or you can fold your arms and rest your forehead onto your hands. I'm going to stay in this position here on my forearms, but if you want to increase that stretch a little bit more, then take it down another notch. Okay, let's take a couple of deep breaths and start to really fill the belly with air, but at the same time noticing where it feels tight and where that you need to let that go. So inhale deeply and then exhale, feeling it soften. Wherever it feels tight, feel it soften with the breath. Do that again. Inhale deeply and release. Awesome. So come on up to your hands. You'll need your strap, your towel, or your band. We're going to stretch out through the backs of our legs, the hamstrings, and the outside of our legs as well. So grab that. So you're going to hook this around the middle of your foot. One leg straight on the floor, and your other leg straight as well. Whatever straight is to you, guys. There we go. So what we're aiming for is to make sure that we feel even on each hip. The back is nicely lying into the mat. And again, do a quick scan of the body from the leg lying down, and just making sure that everything is relaxed, and you're not squeezing onto something. All we want to do is stretch out the back of the leg here, so making sure that everything else is switched off. It's got nothing to do. All we want to do is elongate that leg, holding the stretch, stretching out the hamstrings. Now inhale, and as you exhale, can you bring that in a little bit closer to increase the stretch? There we go. Good job, guys. Okay, now we're going to focus and change the stretch to the outside of your legs. So what you're going to do is bring your leg across your body. Okay, so just allow the leg to come across your body. So you're going to start to change the stretch to the outside of your leg. So take that down to wherever you can go. We are all different. Take your time. If you could get down to the floor, that's amazing. If you're a little bit tighter like me, just take your time, ease your way down. We're starting to really get into the outside of your leg. So if you've got tight hips, tight back flexors, this may affect your range of motion. So just ease your way down. Noting how it feels each time you lower. Thinking of the word soft, thinking of the word relax. Because we've all got little aches, I'm sure. The more that you focus on, oh, that hurts, what will happen is your brain will just focus on the pain. So you'll get more pain. Does that make sense? What you want to do is actually focus on the word soft, relax, think of it easing out, think of your breath reaching and letting go. That will have a more powerful effect on your stretch than thinking how much everything hurts. Make sense? So just hold that a little longer. Allowing it to soften with every breath. And we're going to come out of that now so you can just bend, release, bend the leg and let it go. And guess what? We're going to go the other way now. So we're going to start to stretch on the inside of your leg. So we're going to allow the leg to fall open to the side, making sure that we don't roll with it. We're just going to take it out. And again, long leg. We're all different. Just take it to where your leg will go. If it will go close to the floor, you go for it. If you're still stuck up in the air, that's cool too. We just want to feel the stretch. This isn't a bendy competition. So allowing the leg to open. So we're feeling the stretch the opposite way. On the inside of your thigh. So we get the benefit of the full rounded stretch on our leg. Pretty cool. That's the way, allowing your breath to open and release. Few more breaths, holding it out, guys. And release. Bend your leg, bring it in. We're going to change sides. So get your, whatever it is you're holding, whether it's a band, towel, lead, strap, whatever you've got will work. So we're now going to do the other leg, okay? So Get comfy on the floor, making sure that you're lined up. One leg straight on the floor, and then the leg that's up in the air, lengthen that as much as you can. We're now going to work the other side. So just get comfortable, squared. Don't worry about flinging your legs straight up if you're as tight as I am. We can work our way through our breath and just releasing those muscles. So wherever you're at, just hold that there for now for a few moments more. And then we'll use our breath to increase, see if we can increase that range a little bit more. Okay. So inhale. On the exhale, let's bring that in a little bit more. There we go. Anyone else as tight as me? Or who's super bendy and flexible? Again, let's breathe into the stretch. You can fill the tummy with air. Thinking about the length, thinking about releasing any tight muscles, thinking of the word soft, allowing everything else to switch off. That's the way. Now we're going to go to the outside. So we're going to let the leg, draw the leg over to the body, across your body. We'll go all the way down and stretch the outside of the leg. So you feel some release in your glute as well and your lower back area. Very cool. Does it feel intense? Feels intense for me. Some people don't find this quite easy. This one hurts me. Gotta be honest. But you know, the ones that you don't like, probably the ones that we should do a little bit more. So one of my least favourite stretches, but I do know it's doing me a lot of good. It's releasing through the top of my back, right through to the hip, all the way down ITV. Probably why it's very grouchy for me. Let me know in the comments afterwards which ones that you don't like, and those are the ones that we'll focus more on. Okay, a few more breaths. And then just come out of it, just bend the knee, come back up to the top. And this time we're going to go the other way. So we're going to take the leg to the outside. So lengthen it, take it across. So we want to try and feel straight on the floor. This brings about a totally different feel. Now we're going on the inside of the leg. So just go to wherever is comfortable for you. And then work your way down if you can. If not, it doesn't matter. You just want to be able to feel the tension, but in allowing your body to open and stretch. That's why we're here. It's the way. Breathe deeply. Few more breaths. Anyone else find this one tough? Okay, one more breath. We can do this. And release. Wowzers. All right, so we're just going to leave the inner thigh alone for a little bit, but we will make our way to standing soon. But for now, we'll just shake that out and we're going to stretch our quads. So You're going to come up onto your side, guys. So coming up onto your side, lying on your side, making sure your elbow is under your shoulder. You're going to pick up your foot. So you want to feel like you're in a straight line, holding and supporting your leg with your hand and getting a beautiful stretch down your quad. That is the front of your thigh. So if you want a little bit more, you can just take that behind you, increasing stretch, holding it there. Take a few deep breaths just so that we can get right into those muscles and start to release. And relax. Okay, come around and change sides. So lying in a straight line, making sure your elbow is under your shoulder, holding your foot. Beautiful quad stretch. If you want a little bit more, inhale. And as you exhale, just pull the leg back behind you a little bit more. Feeling it all the way running down the front of your thigh. Good job. Okay. All right, come on up, guys. So we're going to work our way into a warrior pose. It's a strong pose. Certainly one that I really like for opening up the hips and stretching out through your shoulders, and definitely a good grounding exercise. So we're going to start standing tall. You won't see my head, but I'm sure it's not the end of the world. So what we're going to do is face. So if you're going to start facing forwards, one foot faces front. We're going to turn our body, turn our hips the other way. So the leg is long in front, and the leg behind you, the toe is pointing forward. So your body weight is distributed all the way into that foot. So now we're going to open up through the hip area, through the inner thigh. We're going to take a lunge. So you're going to sit centered, bring your hips around, and then reach it long. Reaching it long. So it's a really steady, grounded stretch. Opening up through the hips, feeling the length in your hands. You're going to keep that long and strong. Really good hip opener, guys. Certainly this was a pose as well. I went through a phase of very quite bad back pain, I've got to be honest. And certainly this opening really did work for me. Okay, I'm going to put the palms down. I'm going to inhale and reach a little longer. So you want to feel steady. You want to feel like your knee is over the middle of your foot, just tracking over the first two toes. So you want to open up through that area. It's great for posture alignment too. Okay, we're going to swizzle this down. We're going to rest. You can either put your arm down to the ground or rest it here. Up to you. Now you can put your arm behind you if it's too intense for you to turn. Because what you're going to do is fold your arm behind you. This is level 1. And then twist and look over your shoulder. Level 2 is keeping your arm up. And you can put your arm down. So now turning into a triangle pose. So make whatever adaptation you need for you. So looking over your shoulder. You want to focus on there's quite a few things going on here for stabilization and opening up. Opening up the hips, you're getting a spinal rotation. A few more deep breaths. And release, we'll come back into that open warrior. Warrior 2, feeling grounded. And release. Okay, we're going to change sides. How are you doing? I do have a head really. So we're going to change the other way. So your back foot is going to face forwards. We're going to face the leg in front. We're going to face that toe. It's all about opening up the hips, but also a lot of leg strength and glute strength is required for this stretch. So we're going to lunge it forwards and allow our arms to lengthen. So it's for stability, it's for core, you're stretching your inner thigh, you're opening up through your hips. It's a very active pose, stretch, whatever you want to call it. Requires quite a lot of energy too to hold yourself here. Not as easy as just lying on the floor. So we want to work it into it. We want to get a little bit deeper in that lunge. We want to feel grounded. Open up those arms. Feel the length. If you need to stop, feel free. Come out. It's quite a strong pose. It does work your legs and your bum as well. A few more breaths. That's the way. Good job. All right, we're going to turn that into a triangle. Thank goodness I hear you cry. So you can put level 1 here. You can lean on your leg and pop your hand behind you and look over your shoulder. So this is like opening up through your chest, opening up through the inner thigh as well. Or you can make it bigger, bring your hand all the way down to wherever you can go. If you can reach the floor, that's super. And then you bring your arm up and look over your shoulder. So really opening up the front of our body here. So stretching is all about also creating space. Creating space for your muscles to move. If it gets too intense, you can pop your hand behind you. You can pop your hand back here. Whatever works for you, but hold it a little bit longer. And release, and then we're going to take that forward again into that pose, like warrior pose, just to realign, opening up through the hip. A few more breaths. And release. Phew. Okay, give it a little shake. Good job. Coming back down to the floor. Did you feel that? Okay, so spinal rotation. That actually felt quite hard work, I've got to be honest with you. All right, this time, so coming back to the hip area and the lower back area. Beautiful stretch, one of my favourites. Lie all the way down flat. Bring your feet, heels up towards your bum. Drop your knees to one side. So knees are stacked. And then lie your hands out long for support and look away from your knees. Giving your legs a rest after the warriors. And the triangle felt pretty intense, I've got to be honest. Let me know what you thought after the class. So again, I just want to relax into the carpet, into your mat. Breathing deeply, you'll feel that rotation, you'll feel it around your hips, around the lower back. And remember just to let that upper back relax. We do hold a lot of tension in that area as well. We will finish off with some back stretches. But for now, just lie and allow everything to relax. Now, if you want a little bit more, that top leg, you can extend it long. So it comes across long, and you now start to increase that stretch. It's a little bit more intense. And guess what? If you had a little band, you could hold a band, wrap it around your foot. Otherwise, you could just lie it long here. It's a little bit more supported than the banded lean over that we did. Thank goodness, doesn't feel half as intense as it did when we had the band. Okay, and tuck that leg back, release, come center, and then we'll go the other way. So just drop your knees away, drop them down, turn your head away from the knees. And just feel heavy. Feel heavy. Letting the body relax. Certainly fill your belly with air. Fill it with air and feel where it's tight and allow the breath to soften and work its way through the areas. Feel it flow like a really good energy wherever you need it today. Now, if you wanted a little bit more, that leg that's on top, you can reach it long. Outstretch that leg long. Being relaxed in the upper body as well. A few more breaths. Whew. And release. There we go. Coming up to sitting. How are you doing? Okay, so we're going to stretch the upper back this time. So as we're seated, you're going to grab your hands and wrap your one around the other. Okay, so you're going to wrap one around the other, and then you're going to bring the palms together if you can. Okay, so this is a great shoulder stretch. Can feel quite intense, so just work with me and work with where it feels for you today. This is all about where you are and what you're working with, not how far you can push yourself. So take a nice deep breath in, exhale, and rise. That's good. And release. That's the way. Let's inhale, exhale, and rise. How does that feel? And release. Last time, inhale. Exhale, rise. Beautiful stretch across the backs of your shoulders, opening up through the back. And release. Phew. Let's do the other way. So, fold the hands the other way. How different does that feel? All right, here we go. I feel very uncoordinated with this side. What about you? It feels very strange. Okay. So we're going to take that inhale. So hands together if you can. Inhale. Exhale, rise. And release. Just going to release that there. That feels a bit yucky for me, that one, that side. Which side? Oh, that side. All right, inhale again. Inhale. And exhale, rise. So I don't feel like this one doesn't want to go as much as the other way. That's okay. I'll roll with that. And release. And same again, inhale. Exhale, rise. Yeah, this one's definitely grouchy. Doesn't like that at all. Let me know how it feels for you. Okay, and release. Rolling through the shoulders. Little shoulder shrugs. Take them forwards. There we go. Bringing one arm across the body. Gently supporting the arm. So what we're doing here is stretching out the deltoid. That's this top shoulder muscle here. So we're just supporting the arm, and then to increase the stretch, you pull the arm across your body. And just relax the shoulder down. So we're not hunching up like this. We relax the shoulder down, creating the space, and then allowing your arm to pull your arm across, thinking, sinking that shoulder down. And release. Change sides. Bring the arm across the body. Dropping your shoulder down. Making sure we're not all tight and hunched. We want to release and open. Pull the arm. Pull the hand, should I say. And then you can really start to feel the deltoid. You'd be surprised how many people do this stretch and feel nothing. And then you get too embarrassed to say anything. So certainly I'm hoping that there's been a few cues here that helps you feel that. If not, drop me a little comment and let me know. And release. Feel like we just got a couple more to finish. I'm going to do a nice stretch to open up the waist. So we're going to take a big lean, put your hand on the floor, and reach it over. So you really want to feel the stretch from your hip bone all the way up your rib cage, under your armpit. Really feel the open. Because we're on the floor, you feel more supported. So you might be able to get a little bit more out of that stretch. So you want to push it, feel like you're pushing your hip away. So you want to feel nice and long, real good stretch. Awesome. Release and change sides. So making sure you're sitting nice and tall. Come up and come over. Actually, how we're sitting now is a good stretch for the thighs. It's probably something I'll do next week. It's called a Japanese seated pose. For now, we will focus on that lean, getting all the way into your waist. You know how I said some stretches feel really icky and some feel great? This one feels great. I'm sure there's a few for you today that some not so good and some that you love. And release. Whew. Roll through the shoulders. Wowzers, I feel like I've had a workout as well as a stretch. How about you guys? Take those hands forwards. I'm going to hug that tree, just relaxing the neck. Relaxing the neck and just allowing the shoulder blades to open. And release. Take them behind you. So you want to push, clasp your hands together behind your back and really reach through and open up your chest. Push your chest away, push your chest out and take your hands, clasp your hands and raise them a little bit higher. And certainly across the chest is a very common area to get tight purely because certainly if you have a seated job or you do find yourself sitting down or you're doing tasks that involve leaning forward quite a bit, so your back muscles get weak, the front gets tight. So this is a really good opening stretch. One that is definitely underestimated, should I say. That's the way. Nice deep breaths. Just raise your chin slowly up to the sky. And release. Phew, guys, give it a roll. Give yourselves a round of applause. That was awesome. Good job. Little shake, little shake. Come on up to your feet. I think I've got a little message there. Come on up to your feet. Woo. Give them a little shake. There we go. Time to start our day. Let me just pop this up a little bit higher. Sure. There we go. So time to start your day. So let's get some blood flowing around and get that good vibe energy on. So if you're still with me, stand with your feet just outside your hips. Let's take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. There we go. Let's do that again. Inhale here. Bend at the legs. Get in all that good energy that you're going to have for the day. And release. Come again. Let's bring it in. Great energy flow for your body. You are going to feel amazing for the rest of the day. Give it a shake. Guys, you rock. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. It's great that you're here. You've got this video now, so I hope I'll have a little look, see how that works. And if you did enjoy this particular session, then you can run it again. So that's it from me. Guys, drop me a line back. You know, everything that I do is for you, it's not for me. So talk to me, let me know what you liked, what you want to see again, because next week we will be live here again. So if there's anything that you want personally, just drop me a little line. I'll definitely bring something in for you. So have a super day. Give me some feedback. Let me know what you liked. Let me know where it worked for you, because I'm sure that some of you would have been a bit tested in a few of those stretches, and that's what it's all about, is finding out where it hurts and what we need to do to make it a little bit better. So thanks so much for you watching and taking part today. Have a super day, and I will see you in the group every day like we always are, and on Fit in 20 as well. For some of you, it'd be brand new first week as well. And you know what? It's about getting moving and being consistent. That is all. If you can get that right, and then all the other things build momentum, and that's how we start to see some benefits from our training efforts. But even if it's once a week, that's all that matters. You know, this is the only stretch I do each week. You know, guys, I've got to be honest, I do little stretches, like half-hearted stretches in the week. This is the only full proper one I do a week. And I'm super grateful that I even do one. That's what it's all about. Marcel, she said her shoulders were so tight. Marcel, mine were dying in some of those. Prue said some great stretches there. Heather, those stretches were long and hard, but feeling good. What about the warrior? What about the warrior pose? Anyone else feel that in the, you know, certainly yogis would find that, you know, you may be used to doing that pose if you're a regular yoga, if you regularly practice yoga. But certainly if you haven't done that for a long time, like I haven't, that was pretty tough. Yeah, anyone got any other comments before I say goodbye? Marcel's put, I can't send you love hearts anymore. I can feel your love. It's all good. I can feel it through the screen. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so everyone's gone super quiet on me, but so yeah, so we've had Marcel, we've got Prue, we've got Heather, we've got Kath as well. So thanks so much, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day, and if you, like I say, if you want to drop me a private message, please do. Alrighty, take care, guys. And I've got to let, oh, here we go, end live video here. All right, learning together. Woo. Okay.